Hey everyone, Joey here. Glad to see that you made it back, and we're talking about the trading account today, the trading journey here, and it is the first trading day of 2021. So exciting stuff there. It's January 4th right now, and let's go over what happened today. So make sure to go back and look at my previous videos because currently right now, even though we've got a brand new start to a new year, I'm working on digging out of a big hole that I created the last day of December. And I had some pretty bad red days in December towards the end. The beginning was great, but I ended up driving myself into a big hole. So the focus, for now is to really get back out of that, get focused, and, work towards building up the account. And while I say that, today was kind of chaotic and a little stressful, and I'll explain why here. I did have, this is the issue with my last trade on December 31st, last day of that year. I went so red that it put me into a margin call for my margin account. And so now, this is the first time I'm really ever dealing with that. And I can see that, it is stressful. You've got to basically maintain your 25K balance limit. And if you go beneath that, then, you typically issued a margin call, and you typically have to, your brokerage can sell any trades that you're currently holding, or stocks, I should say, stocks that you're currently holding in your portfolio. And as of right now, I went in today kind of, I guess, negligence might be the word for this, but not realizing that I was still in that margin call. And I went to go make my first trade today on BNGO. This is the one that was gapping up today, and I wanted to get in and want to trade on it, and I did, and I went ahead and bought. And when I went to go sell, I had a pop-up error that says, if you execute this trade, you'll be restricted from trading for 90 days unless you bring your account above the 25K mark. And so I kind of went into freak out mode and had to call up E-Trade right away, and also get them on a online chat as well to kind of discuss what was needed. And it turned out to be, I made a really risky move with this trade. So as I get into this trade, and by the way, I got into this trade, let me blow this up for you. I got into this trade today when I saw this candle right here spike in the morning, and I got in right at like 5:13. Okay, so I got in, then tried to sell immediately, got that warning or that pop-up message, and so in fear of that, I decided, I gotta hold this thing. I gotta get E-Trade on the phone immediately, find out what I have to do first. I knew it was a matter of transferring money, but the thing is, if 25K isn't there by the end of the day, then that margin call happens. So there was just a lot of kind of stress going on, and I was trying to get everything kind of ironed out, and I figured I might have to actually wire money into the account to have it settle today to avoid all these issues. And so because of that, I got in at 5:13 and I held this position, and I saw it creeping down here, and I was thinking this might be really bad for me to hold. I need to just get rid of it. Maybe I should just get rid of it. And honestly, in hindsight, now looking back at it, I could have. But anyways, I decided to hold it until I got my questions answered from E-Trade. And fortunately, the stock went the right direction and just really blew up, which was great. But mind you, I was in this position the entire time, going all the way up, hitting its peak, and then going right back down, as you can see here. And I just thought to myself, man, as long as I can get out green on this, I'll be fine with what, with whatever. As long as it's, I'm positive on it. So, anyways, problem with E-Trade and probably a lot of other brokerages out there nowadays is I could not, it took forever to get them on the phone. And I tried to do it through chat as well. And the wait times are ridiculous. And you know what? It really didn't used to be like that. And I think this is what has happened ever since a lot of the big companies, probably because of Robinhood, because they have implemented the zero trading commissions on these brokerages. I think they've realized that they've had to cut costs somewhere else. Because they probably used to make a ton of money on charging people commissions to trade, and it used to be, I think, $10 for me to buy and sell round trip for each trade. So $10, per trade, which is quite a bit if you think about all the trading you do. And fortunately, there are no commissions anymore. But I think because of that, they've had to cut costs, and customer service has dropped dramatically. And I feel like wait times, every time I call them, I used to get on the phone with them within like 30 seconds, it felt like. But now it's like hours upon hours. So, anyways, long story short, I held this whole position. And I was actually up, like, at this point, at the peak here, up $1,000 or $1,100 on this one trade, which was awesome. But once again, I saw it fade and go right back down, and it was kind of stressful seeing that happen, not knowing when I was going to sell this thing. But anyways, I got my questions answered, and basically I just needed to bring my account up. And so I think the only way for me to do that was to do a wire transfer, and they, my bank was going to charge you another, whatever their fees are. Mine was $20 to transfer wire money. And I'm still stressed right now because it still hasn't settled, but it's supposed to settle soon here, and I hope it does. It better. So anyways, I ended up, once I got my questions answered on that, I feel like I was in the clear to just go ahead and sell this thing. And so at that time, it was curling up around here, and I just decided to wait and hold it and try to get out somewhere possibly in here at this resistance level, that's 650 or higher. And I think I ended up getting out of it, what was it, 674? Yeah, 675, something like that, right in there. And I think it was like an $800 or $900 winner, so that's great. But it was a risky move. These things can just as easily as you see go up, go the opposite direction. So I could have been in a bad position, losing that much as well on the downside. But I lucked out here and kind of broke some rules on that, but it was all because of this margin call. So if anything you get from this video, just make sure, if you do have a margin account, to keep very, keep notes on your account, make sure it's not dropping below that level, and don't even get close, because you're risking it. Stress levels go high to try to, get funds back into your account. So anyways, it was a green day here. Let's look at the charts here. Calendar, I should say. Here we are, 846 today. first on the month, so that's great. I just got to keep that going and definitely increase it. And once again, I lucked out today. This wasn't even, how I typically trade. So let's see this. Still deep down in the hole here, up 846 today, but on the trading vlog here, I'm down 3482. So quite a hole to dig out of, and that's really where I stand today. So hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Hope you got in this trade. This stock has actually moved quite well. Just broke its high today, BNGO, so that's awesome. Hope you made plenty of money on that, and I'll leave it there, and we'll see you Tuesday tomorrow. So take care.